What if Ford slashed all their car prices in half? Hey car lovers, welcome to today's video. Are you excited about Ford's new Mustang Mach-E? Of course you are. The Mustang Mach-E might not be your favorite, we get it. But what if we told you that Ford could slash the price of all of its cars in half? Wouldn't you be so excited about your car if it cost about half of what it did before? Well, you're in for a surprise in today's video. Ford has already slashed the prices for their Mustang Mach-E. In fact, if you missed out on this price slash, you can still get your cash back. Amazing, right? Following this new development, Ford has said that they would be increasing production on the Mach-E with the aim of boosting sales. But what about their other lines of cars? Would Ford do this for them too? The world of car enthusiasts can be a very confusing place. There are so many different models, each with unique features and components that make them special. But one thing is for sure, if a manufacturer like Ford slashed prices on all their cars in half, it would have an impact on competitors. In today's video, we'll be discussing the price slash on the Ford Mustang Mach-E and how it's impacting the car industry and also Ford. We'll also discuss the impact on competitors and, of course, you, the customer. Watch through to the end so you don't miss out on all the juicy details. However, before we proceed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you're the first to know about new developments in the car industry and more. Without further ado, let's get into today's video, shall we? The Mustang Mach-E is a car that was designed with a lot of features in mind, and it's one of the most fun cars to drive on the road today. It's got a lot of power and speed, but it also looks great and has an interior that will make you feel like you're in luxury. It's a battery electric compact crossover SUV produced by Ford. It also comes equipped with an automatic transmission, which makes the car very easy to drive even if you're new at driving cars. The Mach-E also comes equipped with rear disc brakes, so you can stop quickly if needed, as well as side curtain airbags, which are great for providing extra protection in case of an accident or collision. This is a high-performance car that was developed by engineers at Ford, who were pushing a lot of boundaries with the car. It was designed to be more powerful than any other Ford Mustang model and compete directly with Tesla EVs. Since this car is so awesome, then why did Ford decide to slash the prices? Well, here's why. As you probably know by now, Ford introduced the Mustang Mach-E in 2021. However, they instantly encountered a problem with production. The pandemic and supply chain delays made it extremely difficult for Ford to produce enough to fulfill demand, and EV supply hasn't been exactly ample since. The manufacturer has now announced that they intend to correct the problem by increasing Mach-E manufacturing and lowering pricing across the board. Ford claimed that changes to its EV supply chain would allow it to dramatically increase output. According to Marin Jaja, Ford's EV chief customer officer, the American carmaker intends to raise manufacturing to 130,000 vehicles per year, up from 78,000 now. The Mustang Mach-E was the third best-selling EV in the United States last year, according to Ford. However, Jaja is of the opinion that the business will need to adjust prices to remain competitive. This cost change comes just a few weeks after Tesla reduced the price of the Mach-E's biggest competition, the Model Y. Tesla sparked a pricing war in January 2023 by slashing the cost of its most popular models. While the move sparked a surge in new consumer interest, current Tesla owners were irritated that they had paid more money for a vehicle that had suddenly plummeted in value. This is where Ford comes in and takes the upper hand. Ford, the first to respond to Musk's pricing battle, is taking a different strategy with its price reductions. Marin Jaja stated that the automobile giant would contact current Mach-E buyers to reimburse the difference in price they paid before the price cut. According to Jaja, the conditions on reimbursements like this differ by state, which means Ford will have to make individual contacts with specific offers. We want our consumers to know they made the proper choice by purchasing a Mustang Mach-E, Jaja explained. We will continue to be proactive in doing what's right for people entering the Ford family. Its starting price has dropped by $13,000 in recent weeks to $52,990, making it considerably more appealing from a price standpoint and making it eligible for a $7,500 federal tax credit. As it stands, more and more customers will begin to opt for this cheaper EV, and with the refunds to previous buyers, Ford could be giving Tesla some trouble. There's no doubt that this would boost the sales of the American automobile company, while Tesla risks seeing its sales plummet. If Ford decides to slash the prices of all their cars, it's going to have a significant impact on the economy. The price of cars is already so much higher in comparison to what they were 20 years ago. This means that people are buying fewer new cars, which means fewer jobs for workers who assemble them or service them, and therefore less demand for their goods. goods and services. This price reduction can boost demand, which would in turn create job opportunities. Ford's decision could also hurt other car manufacturers like GM or Toyota, which would be forced to reduce their prices in order for people to buy their cars. However, General Motors has said that it has no intentions to reduce its car prices in response to competitors. In June, the Detroit carmaker reduced costs by roughly $6,000 and as much as 18% for the base model. This qualified their vehicles for the $7,500 federal tax credit in January 2023. If Ford decides to cut its prices, other car manufacturers will follow suit. This will intensify the competition, as customers will now have a variety of options to choose from. And there's no guarantee that the majority will opt for Ford cars. Jaja said that because of price adjustments, some Mach E models would no longer be as profitable to the company. This means that Ford will have to rely on an increase in demand from those models and other profitable models to make inroads. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that the entire company would be running at a loss. And while we don't know how much money Ford makes per car sold, it's not public information, we do know that competitors will be making more money per sale than Ford does. So if Ford starts slashing prices across the board, then those competitors might be forced to follow suit or go out of business entirely. So yes, we think Ford should slash their prices in half, at least until they figure out how to keep up with demand without going bankrupt. That brings us to the end of our video. What do you think about this? Do you think it's a good or unrealistic idea? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We look forward to hearing from you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so we know you liked it. Also, share it with other car enthusiasts. See you in our next video. Thanks for watching.